Read a book with me and Breezy. The day you begin. You ready? Okay, you ready? The day you begin. There will be times when you walk into a room and no one there is quite like you. Maybe it will be your skin, maybe your clothes, or the curl of your hair. There will be times when no one understands the way words curl from your mouth, the beautiful language of the country you left behind. My name is Rigoberto. We just moved here from Venezuela. And because they don't understand, the classroom will fill with laughter until the teacher quiets everyone. There will be times when the words don't come. Your own voice, once huge, now smaller. When the teacher asks, "What did you do last summer?" Tell the class your story. We went to France, Chayla says. These shells came from a beach in Maine. A boy named Jonathan holds out a jar filled with tiny shells. So fragile, they look like they're turned to dust in your own untraveled hands. My whole family went to India, Spain, South Carolina. Each souvenir a small triumph of a journey. Their travels going on and on. And as you stand in front of that room, you can only remember how the heat waved as it lifted off the curb, and your days spent at home caring for your little sister, who made you laugh out loud and hugged you hard at nap time. You can only remember the books you kept on reading long after she had fallen to sleep. And in that room where no one else is quite like you, you'll look down at your own empty hands and wonder what good is this when other students were flying and sailing and going somewhere. There will be times when the lunch your mother packed for you is too strange or too unfamiliar for others to love as you do. See, she's eating her lunch, and the other students are like, "That's strange." See that, Breezy?
I love you.
Love you too. When even your own friend Naja will wrinkle her nose and say, "What's in there anyway?" And you'll wonder how she doesn't see the rice beneath the meat and kimchi. You'll wonder why she doesn't remember that rice is the most popular food in the world. You see her friends looking at her lunchbox and she got a plain sandwich. There will be times when the climbing bars are too high, the run is too fast and far, the game isn't one you could ever really play. I don't want him on our team. You can watch. Maybe you can have a turn later. And they told that to that boy, and he said no. There will be times when the world feels like a place that you're standing all the way outside of. They all playing, and he's just over here feeling left out with his book. And that doesn't mean anything. Go read your book. And all that stands beside you is your own brave self, steady as still and ready, even though you don't yet know what you're ready for. Right, Breezy? Get your cup from Dada. There will be times when you walk into a room and no one there is quite like you until the day you begin to share your stories. My name is Angelina, and I spent my whole summer with my sister. You tell the class your voice stronger than it was a minute ago. reading books and telling stories. And even though we were right on our block, it was like we got to go everywhere. Your name is like my sister's, Rigoberto says. Her name is Angelina too. And all at once, in the room where no one else is quite like you, the world opens itself up a little wider to make some space for you. This is the day you begin to find the places inside your laughter and your lunches, your books, your travel, and your stories, where every new friend has something a little like you and something else so fabulously not quite like you at all. The end. The Day You Begin by Jacqueline Woodson, illustrated by Rafael Lopez. And I actually have a story to tell that's kind of like this. So, I was born in New Orleans, Louisiana. I lived here my whole life. When I was going to the 9th grade, I moved with my family to Huntsville, Alabama. And my first class that I had walked into, it was social studies. And the teacher, he told me to go look up, like, I don't know, let's think of something. He told me to go look up the Great Depression on page 84. So I raised my hand and I was like, I don't see nothing about the Great Depression on page 84. And everyone started laughing. And I'm like, what's so funny? And the teacher was like, I'm sorry, ma'am, I don't know what you just said. So I had to repeat myself. But it was just funny because they never heard my accent before. So they're like, what did she just say? What did he say? So yeah, that was funny. But I really like this book. And I'm trying to read more to my daughter. She is 13 months old. And as y'all can see, she done walked her way out this little gate. But read to your kids. It's fundamental to their reading and socializing skills. Thank you for watching.